I made over $100,000 at 18 years old without going viral overnight, without millions of followers, and without being famous. And the crazy part is most of the money didn't even come from views. It came from understanding one thing: attention is a business. Once you know how to get attention with short form content, you can turn that into clients, products, affiliate income, or even your own brand. A year ago, I knew basically nothing. I had no connections, no crazy setup, just one phone with a few free editing apps and way too much time online. So, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how I started, what actually made money, the mistakes that I wasted months with, and the strategy I'd use again if I had to restart from zero today. Most people completely underestimate how powerful short form content is in 2026. Think about it. Every company wants attention, every creator wants attention, every brand wants attention. And platforms including TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts are literally pushing content to strangers for completely free. That's never existed before. You don't need a degree, expensive equipment, or even a big audience to start making good money online. All you need is a skill, consistency, and content that people are actually going to watch. When I realized that, I stopped thinking like a consumer and started thinking like a business. Instead of scrolling for entertainment, I started studying books, pacing, captions, retention, and why some videos exploded while others died instantly. That's what changed everything for me. I also managed to do all of this while also balancing a job and college, even though I ended up quitting that job a little later. At first, my content was really bad. Super, super bad. I was over editing everything, copying random creators I saw, and posting inconsistently. I'd spend 3 hours making a video that only got like 200 views, but eventually I noticed something. The videos that performed the best were always simple. There was a fast hook, a clear idea, good pacing, and didn't waste any time. So I stopped trying to be cinematic and just focused on keeping attention. And that's when things started to move. I started posting every single day, sometimes two, three, even 5+ videos a day, even though most people would only post once a week and wonder why nothing's happening. Short form content is a volume game. The more you post, the faster you learn, the faster the algorithm understands your content, and the faster you improve. Then one video took off. Not millions of views, but enough to prove that the system worked. And once I saw that happen, I became obsessed. Now for the part that nobody tells you. Views alone don't usually make you rich. The real money comes from leverage. For me, the first real income came from editing clips for other people. I started reaching out to creators and businesses saying, let me make you short form content. At first, I charged almost nothing. I just needed proof. So I'd take long videos like podcasts, interviews, and live streams and turn them into short clips optimized for retention. Better captions, better hooks, faster pacing, and businesses started noticing. One client became two, two became five, and suddenly I was making more money online than most of the adults around me. Not because I was smarter, not because I got lucky, but because I developed a skill that businesses already needed. That's the secret that most people miss. If you can help someone grow attention, you become valuable very fast. Now to talk about what actually makes content go viral. A lot of people think that viral content is completely random. It's not. There are patterns. The biggest thing is the hook. If your first second is boring, nobody cares about how the rest of the video is going to go. You need instant curiosity. Things like, nobody talks about this. This is why most people stay broke. I tried this for 30 days. Here's the mistake almost everyone makes. Things like this hook the viewer in and make them want to keep watching. The second thing is retention. Every second people stay watching your video tells the algorithm this content is interesting. So I started editing differently. Instead of asking, how do I make this look cool? I asked, how do I stop people from scrolling? And that's what changed everything. I added faster cuts, subtitles, movement, zooms, pattern interruptions, and open loops, and my views started to explode. Not every video, but enough videos. And with short form content, you really only need a few winners. Now to talk about the biggest mistakes that I made. I definitely wasted a lot of time, just like many of you are now. Biggest mistake was trying way too many niches. One week motivation, next week fitness, and finance, gaming, sports. The constant changing was killing my growth. Once I focused on one style of content consistently, everything improved much faster. Another mistake was waiting for perfection. Perfect lighting, perfect camera, perfect branding. None of that matters in the beginning. Speed matters more. The internet rewards people who publish, not people who plan. And honestly, I also spent way too much time consuming content instead of creating it. Watching productivity videos isn't going to make you productive. Posting will. You learn more from 30 days of uploading than 6 months of overthinking. Now to talk about how I would do it again if I had to start from zero. If I lost everything that I had built today and had to restart at 18 years old, this is exactly what I'd do. First, I'd pick one niche, probably gaming, fitness, self improvement, or something like that, and I'd post 3 short form videos every single day for 90 days. No excuses. I'd learn one monetizable skill connected to content, something like editing, copywriting, thumbnail design, or content strategy are good ones. Then I'd use content to get clients. Followers are great, but cash flow gives you freedom. And once the audience grows, I'd add affiliate marketing, digital products, and maybe my own business later. That combination is insanely powerful. At 18, people think you need to wait your turn. You don't. The internet has changed everything. One skill can completely change your life now. And short form content is probably the highest leverage skill you can learn today because it teaches marketing, psychology, attention, storytelling, and business all at once. The hardest part, honestly, isn't editing. It's staying consistent long enough to get good. Most people quit before momentum starts. But if you keep posting, keep improving, and treat content like a real business instead of a hobby, your entire life can change in 1 year. And that's exactly what happened to me. If there's one thing I learned from all this, it's that the internet rewards people who actually take action. Most people watch content all day, but very few actually create. Short form content completely changed my life at 18, and if you stay consistent long enough, it can change yours too. If you got value from this video, please make sure you subscribe because I'm going to keep posting content about making money online, growing on social media, and building a business with content. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.